Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
Good morning, happy Saturday once again, my YouTube followers. Today I thought we'd return back to one of my first haunted explores, which is Reculver Towers, just a few miles along the coast from Herne Bay. The reason really for my return is obviously there's a lot of spirit sightings and sounds of babies crying during the night, and as I've got some new equipment with me today, I've actually got a new REM pod which hopefully will communicate with something or somebody that's within the site or the area. Obviously I've got a voice recorder. I'm now using the Ghost Tube app, so I thought it's a good time to return. It's currently around 3:15 in the morning, I would guess. We've got a half crescent moon tonight, so not a lot of light out there, and obviously we're close to the sea itself, so if you hear wind and waves crashing, I apologise. But anyway, let's get on with this explore, and I hope you enjoy today's walkthrough of Reculver Towers. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so here we are once again. I thought what we'll do, well, it's a little bit blowy today, so if you pick up the any wind sound, I do apologise for that. But let's have a little walk around the area just to make sure we're on our own. And then we can continue from that point, maybe do a little bit of Ghost Tube and see what's going on. I did note something strange. I was walking up here, as I said, it's 3:15ish in the morning, and I was walking up the lane to get here, and a man walked down past me. Not sure what he was doing up here, but very strange. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The REM pod went off, it sent something. Let's go back there. Maybe we can do the Ghost Tube app. And it's fell over as well. And that's certainly not wind because it's behind. Can I ask who approached this REM pod, please? Someone obviously come here and approached this unit and knocked it over. If I stand it back up, would you please approach it once again? As you can see, it's quite a stable unit. It can't just fall over. And there's not any wind strength here that can cause that problem. Let's get my phone out. While that's doing it away there, we'll get the Ghost Tube app going, because clearly something's been here. Something came here and knocked that over, and hopefully the static camera picked that up. Okay, it's just calibrating itself. Keep recording. Not sure if you picked that up, it said keep recording. Can I ask who entered this structure and knocked over my REM pod, please. There's clearly somebody here. As soon as I left, it appears that you approached and took me REM pod out. Can you tell me who that was, please? That's very strange. Completely silent. Let's try to walk around again. Let me just... Not sure what's going on with this.
Don't leave.
I'm not leaving. I can assure you that I'm not leaving. I'm here to communicate with whoever's here with me.
Crying.
Who's crying? Is it the children crying that were buried here? Is it the babies? I hear there were babies placed under this church. Can you confirm that? Damaged. Who's damaged, please? Are you referring to the structure or are you referring to a person that's damaged? Could you tell me that, please? It certainly feels a bit more stranger today. There's something here going on. I'm not sure what it is. Can you...
Stop recording.
Stop recording? I thought you wanted me to continue recording. Let's have a walk around the structure again and see what happens. Why? Why what? Why am I here? Why am I recording you? As I said, I'm only here to communicate with whoever's still resident in this area. I've heard that it is very haunted on occasions, and I would just like someone to communicate that to me, just to give me some signs that you are actually here and that you're still in this realm. It's very windy over there today. That sea's certainly a lot choppier as well. Obviously, as I always say, if you see anything that I don't, please point it out in the comments section. It would be much appreciated. As you can see, it's not a very big structure. There's only a few actual graves, and I would assume that most of them are... Light.
Attic.
Attic. We've had attic before, haven't we? We had it last week. Can you tell me if there's someone here with me today?
Burnt.
Burnt. Who was burnt, please? Who was burnt? Very strange, that box going over first thing like that. I don't think it was the wind, because obviously it's behind the wall and inside that structure. But in any case, we'll do a little bit more. We'll return back. Asylum. Were you in an asylum? There's some movement up there. I noticed this last time when I visited.
Purgatory.
Purgatory? Are you in purgatory? Are you in purgatory, please? Can you confirm that? Okay, it's still standing up. Basement. Buried. Are you buried here? Are you buried here, please? We'll put this one over the back here. Hopefully you'll see that from the static camera. We'll test that that's still working. Yep, that's still working clearly. I think what we could do at some point, we'll put that outside on its own, on maybe one of the graves, and see if anything approaches it that way. Okay, I'm here only with respect, and all I'm after is some communication with whoever's here. I know there are spirits here. There's been reports of it. Many reports. There's been reports of crying babies. There's been reports of shadow figures.
Haunted.
It is haunted. Are you confirming that this place is haunted?
5.
5? Are you saying there's 5 spirits here? Is that what you're telling me? Is there 5 spirits in this place? That was me. Haunted. Thank you for that. So you have confirmed that there's 5 spirits here and that the place is haunted. So all I ask, please, could one of you show yourselves? If there's 5 of you, then surely one of you can show yourself to me. Could you tell me your name, maybe? Could you guide me to where you are? I can come to you if you don't want to come to me. More than happy to do so. Possessed? I certainly don't want to be possessed, thank you. Did you want to possess me? Is that what you're asking? Because it's not going to happen.
Blood.
Blood.
Lady.
Lady. What are you trying to tell me, please? Are you telling me that the lady bled? Was she hurt? Did you hurt her? There's movement over there. It's definitely around the back of this castle wall. But then again, you never know. It could be a person, but until I see them. Okay, can you give me something else, please? Could you give me more? I can see that you want to communicate with me. And I would appreciate as much...
Water.
Water, yes, there is water. We're actually by the sea. You could probably see that. What relevance does the water have to you? Was you a monk here? Was you a priest? Have you been here all these years?
Dress.
Dress?
Joshua.
Joshua. Joshua. Joshua's a nice name. Who's Joshua, please?
Bedroom.
Bedroom. We seem to be getting lots of rooms in a house again. Who's Joshua, please? And who's the lady that's bleeding? It's quite nice to see there a bit more chatter
What
today.
is that?
What is what? What are you looking at, please? Are you looking at my cameras? Are you looking at my REM pod on the floor down there? Or are you looking at me EMF in this corner? If you approach either of these 2 units on the floor, they'll let me know that you're here.
Who?
Let you know. Who's who? Who's who, please? What the hell am I saying? Who's who? I must be cracking up.
Maybe.
Maybe, thank you for that, for confirming that I'm cracking up. Yes, maybe I am. Maybe I'm stupid for doing this. I don't know. Are you okay with me being here with you? Are you okay for me to communicate more with you? You've gone quiet again. I think what we'll do, we'll move this static camera a little bit closer. Actually, if we move that out, obviously as you can see, to you it looks very light, and that's only because the lens that I'm using on the static camera is very low light and it picks up everything. It's actually very dark, and you'll see that with the other camera. I'll hold it up and show you. As you can see, it's very dark out there.
Watching you.
You're watching me, thank you very much. And obviously it shows very light with that lens. So we'll leave that going away, and maybe you may be able to see something or pick something up while I'm walking the location. And we'll try a bit more. Okay, I've left this camera recording in here. I would appreciate if you could approach it maybe while I'm walking the area. Could you show yourself against that wall maybe? Could you appear there? You've gone very quiet on me, and I would appreciate...
Haunted.
Yes, you've said haunted. I'm hoping this place is haunted, and that's the reason I need you to communicate and maybe show yourself to me. Would that be possible? If I come and stand against this wall up here, would you talk to me? Would you maybe show yourself to me? I appreciate the communication that you've given me so far.
Maybe.
Maybe. I would appreciate if you would talk to me more.
Bedroom.
Bedroom. We've had a bedroom a few times. What's significant about the bedroom, please? What's significant about it? Pretty ominous structure. It's probably lovely in its day. Nice church. But obviously, as I've said, Reculver itself is meant to be very haunted. Meant to have, or meant to hear a lot of babies crying and children's screams, which I haven't heard up to now, but I'm hoping to. So I'm here with great respect. I'm here on my own, and I would love for you to communicate with me. Could you give me something, please? Could you maybe tell me your name or what year you think it is?
What is that?
This is a camera. Is that what you're asking me, please? Is that what you're asking me? I've got a camera in the hope that I can record you. If you walk towards me or appear in front of me, I'd be able to pick you up with my camera. Is that possible? Let's widen this light a little and see what we can... That's a bit better. Could you tell me, did you work here or did you die here? Could you tell me which one it was, please? Or maybe you're just visiting.
Angel.
Angel. Are you telling me you're an angel and you're just visiting me? That's a nice thought. Are you the same angel that keeps coming to me on most weeks that I do my explores? Is this the same person, please?
Be careful.
Thank you for that. You've warned me before to be careful. What have I got to be scared of here, please? What have I got to be scared of? Is there something haunting me? Is there something following me, maybe? I sometimes get the sense there is, but really only when I do these explores. Could you maybe give me the name of the person that follows me?
Who is she?
Who is she? Can you see somebody? Can you see a lady? Unfortunately,
Father.
Father. Unfortunately, as I said, I'm living, so I'm unable to see what you see. Maybe you see people in this area. Maybe you see it as it was when it was an up and running church. Tunnel. Is there a tunnel close to me, please? I know there are tunnels somewhere in Reculver, but I just don't know where they are. Where's the tunnel? Is it close? Judy. We've got Judy now, have we? Is Judy with you?
Sacrifice, Africa.
Sacrifice, yes. There were babies sacrificed here, apparently. When they were building the church chapel itself, they buried babies, apparently to ward off evil spirits, which is a bit strange, but that's what they did. Are you confirming that it was babies sacrificed here, please? Very chatty today. Nothing untoward yet, but certainly nice to have the communication in any case. And actually, rather than a lot of random words today, we've had some... Tiffany. We seem to be having a lot of girls at the moment, girls' names. Why is that? I think what we'll do, we'll have a walk around the perimeter of the church itself, just to have a little explore of it, and we'll leave that static camera going and hope it'll pick something up. But as I said to you, it may look light with that camera, but I can assure you it's still very dark, as you will see with this camera. Okay, not sure if you can hear that. You certainly won't be able to see it, but obviously this is a cliff face and the sea is just below me. Have you got anything else you'd like to say to me today, please? Do you like visiting here?
Stop.
I've stopped. Is something going to show themselves to me, maybe? Can you come to me? I've stopped. What am I waiting for, please? I've done what you asked. I just heard footsteps then. Certainly nobody coming up the pathway. You asked me to stop, and yet you haven't done anything. Was it them footsteps I heard? Was that you approaching me, maybe? Can you confirm that? I'm not sure if you can see that moon up there, just a half crescent moon, very red. Very old graves, don't think how old they are.
Teresa.
Teresa, are you telling me Teresa's in this grave? I did ask if you would tell me who's in the grave, so I would assume that's Teresa. Is that right? What about these graves here? What do we have in these graves? Maybe the names you've been giving me are the people that are buried here. Could that be possible? That one's very old, but obviously I can't make that out. It's just so wind battered. I haven't heard that REM pod go off anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Let's go and do a little bit more spirit box, and then I guess we'll look at wrapping up at some point. Certainly nothing untoward as yet. Let's just move this around, bear with me. Communication. Let's see if there's anything we can pick up. Let's move down here. Okay, I'm in darkness now.
Disrespectful.
Because I'm in darkness, is that what you're saying? I have no lights on. I'm on my own here.
Be careful.
I will be careful, thank you.
3.
3? Are you saying me there's 3 people here? Is that what you're saying? Can you confirm that, please?
Sure.
Thank you very much for that. It's very dark here. Is there any chance that you could show yourself now? There's no light anywhere.
Janet.
Janet, thank you for that. Another lady's name. We seem to be having a lot of ladies about at the moment. Okay. I seem to get a bit more communication when I pick this thing up. Maybe I'll just give them a bit more energy to come close. Thank you for that. I can see you're communicating now. If you move away a little, please, just to stop the lights from moving. Certainly area with no lights. I know with this static camera in front of me, that's probably looks a lot lighter and you can see me, but at the moment I can see nothing except these lights flashing. Could I ask, please, are you a man or a lady? Not sure why that's flickering.
Shovel.
Shovel. Can you approach me a little, make these lights move, please? Could you come closer to me?
Bedroom.
Bedroom, yes, we've had bedroom before. I'm not sure what relevance these rooms have. Are they just random words you're using with me? Obviously, if you're looking through the camcorder, you should be able to see that. That will see what I see. Torturer. Who's the torturer, please?
Be quiet. Not.
Be quiet. I'll stand here quietly for a little while. Priest. Thank you for that. Is there a priest close to me? Can you confirm by moving the lights, please?
Listen.
I'm listening. Certainly very ominous, very dark.
Brenda.
Brenda, thank you for that. There's some movement out there.
Damaged. Watching you.
Yes, I know you're watching me, thank you. Not sure if that meter's been going, that EMF. I haven't been watching it. I'm just looking outside because I see a dark figure or a shadow, only small, move across the outside wall. Maybe it's because I've got no lights on. And it maybe feels a bit braver. Whatever's out there, come and approach me. Come and show me that you're here. I could see you move out there. There was something there. Maybe come closer. Can you make that REM pod go off? Can you do that at least?
You.
You what? You what, please? Come and
Who
talk.
is she?
Who is she? You've asked me that again. Is there a lady here that I can't see? Hell. Who's in hell? Are you in hell? Is the lady in hell? There's certainly some movement here. I can see the MF going lightly, but I would appreciate if you could possibly approach the REM pod. That's a bit more distinctive and it will make a noise to show me that you're here. Could you do that, please? There's a little movement on these lights. Certainly not as much as I have been getting.
Be careful.
I will be careful, thank you. You're always warning me to be careful, but I do these explores to try and catch something, to communicate, to see something. So it's difficult to be careful sometimes. Let's put some lights on
Be
again.
careful. Father.
I've had father and be careful. Okay.
Car.
Car? Yes, my car's down in the car park. Are you telling me that you'd like me to leave now and go to my car? Is that what you're saying? Okay, we'll turn that REM pod off. Okay, so thank you for joining me once again today. Nothing too drastic happened today, unfortunately, but that's just luck of the draw and you take the gamble. But it has been an interesting explore, nothing too much as I said. But thank you for joining me again this week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a lovely week next week. You take care of yourselves. And please leave a like or a comment if you would please, whether you like or dislike these videos. It would be much appreciated. Anyway, take care of yourselves, all the best, and I'll see you again on the next Explore. Bye bye now.